Hi, I'm Paul Mowbray, President of Mowbray Wright Financial Investment Planning Council. In this video, I'm going to talk about advantages and disadvantages of leasing or buying a car. Next to buying a house, buying a car is one of the biggest purchases you will make in your lifetime. It can be intimidating and aggravating. There are many nice aspects to new cars, but how far does leasing or buying set you back financially? Which is actually the right choice for your lifestyle? This video will help you decide what is right for you, leasing or buying. A major advantage to leasing is that there's often no down payment as well as no sales tax on the full purchase price. The lower upfront costs of leasing could be a big factor if you don't have much cash flow and still want a sweet car. You're always driving a new vehicle with the newest features and technology, and the car is reliable and still under warranty. If you plan on upgrading your automobile every few years, a lease is typically 3 to 4 years in length, which is convenient timing for warranties, and you don't really have to worry about the hassle of selling your car. You do pay sales tax on the monthly lease costs, but since you may only be paying the monthly lease for 3 years and then walk away, you most likely only pay tax on 50% of the total vehicle cost. For business owners, leasing a car offers tax advantages if the vehicle is used for business purposes. The lease costs are tax deductible, and some lease contracts allow you to walk away from the car at the end of the lease after you pay for any mileage overage costs. You typically have an option to buy at the end of the lease, and some lease contracts require you to purchase the car at the end of the lease period for a set amount. This is a good option for business owners who want to take advantage of the possible tax deductions, but in the end still purchase the car. The primary downside to leasing is that you're paying for the most desirable years of the car's lifespan, meaning they are also the most expensive. With a lease, the payments never end. Another leasing cost to look at, typically there is a limited number of kilometers that you're allowed to drive each year. Once you reach this limit, you can incur very high costs, normally about half a cent per kilometer, which can add up really quickly. If you have a long daily commute, you should definitely look out for this and perhaps expand the limitation on the kilometers. Also, you're required to maintain the vehicle's condition and are not able to customize it as you wish. And finally, it can be extremely expensive to end the lease early if you decide you're not happy with your car. This has caused many a midlife crisis to become a really expensive crisis. The main benefit of buying a car is the fact that once you've paid off the car, it's all yours. Big whoop. Now you own a very depreciated asset. You're not locked up into any ownership period, and you can sell the car anytime you want, and you can customize the car if you wish. All good benefits. Another benefit is that the insurance minimums on a car you own are typically lower than when you are leasing a car. Most importantly, over a longer period of time, it is typically significantly cheaper to buy a car and maintain it for that period of time rather than lease cars of similar value for the same duration. If you want to keep the same car for 7 or more years, buying the vehicle will normally be cheaper. There's generally a large down payment required, and monthly payments are higher because you're paying principal and interest on a car loan. The biggest downside if you buy new is the rapid depreciation in the first few years. The moment you drive the car off the lot, it's worth less. Minimum 20% less the next day. This makes the case for purchasing a used vehicle, which is definitely the most affordable option. But you need to then factor in an expiring warranty. As the car gets older, maintenance and service will increase. The decision to buy or lease will always depend on your own personal circumstances and whether you are salaried or self-employed. If your objective is to one day own your car and not have to worry about car payments, buying a car might be the best option for you. If, however, your goal is to drive a new set of wheels every 3 or 4 years, and you want to minimize your monthly costs, leasing a car might be the right option for you. Personally, I think the best option is to buy a 2-year-old vehicle with about 20,000 kilometers, get a reliable, reasonable mechanic, and keep it for about 5 years. I hope this video helps you frame your lease versus buy decision. If you need additional assistance, please contact me. I'm Paul Mowbray, and I'll see you in the next video.